Oh, baby.
Got some live elements in it, but I don't know if I live those. Gangsta shit.
I like how that piano.
Michael Myers, nigga.
We back at it. Inside 585, we at it again. We're gonna call this the producer's edition. So to set things off, we got a local producer, also a good friend of mine, my man Upstate.
It's gonna be easy.
Hey, no, what's been good with you?
Everything is everything, man. Stay in the stew.
Stay in the stew. I hear that. Now, you've been producing for. You've been involved in music for as long as I've known you, but you've also been producing for a long time. Aside from what you learned on your own, you also went to Full Sail as well. So I mean, what was that experience like?
That was a great experience, man. I got to learn the ins and outs, working in the studio, you know. I learned how to mix and master my sound and my beats and work on tricks and techniques, and, you know, and learn how to arrange music, make music, you know, love music, you know.
Yeah. Now, would you say that what you learned at Full Sail, on top of what you already knew and what you've also learned since then, it's kind of got you to where you are now? If you didn't go to Full Sail, would you still feel your skills?
Even if I didn't go,
yeah,
I probably would have seeked out that path anyway. I was gonna learn one way or another. You feel me? Whether if I went to school for it or school hard knocks for it, you know what I mean? However I was gonna do it, I was gonna fall up in the studio, learn how to make music. That's like my passion. I love it. I do it for free.
Yeah. So when you sit down, you know, and you're just like, okay, I'm about to make some shit, I'm about to put some shit together. How do you go about as far as the sounds you create? Does it go by the vibe that you're in at that particular moment, or if you have a certain artist that you're making a beat for, do you go by what they're requesting, or it's just on the fly when you sit down, once you start hitting them keys or them pads?
Sometimes
just whatever comes out.
It's a little bit of both. Like sometimes I might be like, yo, I'm gonna sit down and make a beat, and I might just be in a certain mood. I might want to make some R&B or something. You feel me? I might vet the beat out, make something else. As soon as I start hearing what I'm making,
right?
Oh man, that sounds like such and such can be on that beat. Now it might turn in for a beat for such and such, you know what I mean? But at that individual time, I'm really just like going on the fly of things, and then sometimes I really do sit down and be like, okay, I got this dude, he like to sing, he like to rap. Yeah. I gotta make something that's singing, rappy, and you know, crossover that he can get up on. And other times it's just like, you know, I might wake up, make a beat, you know?
Right. Now, when you get certain artists that come, they want you to make them something from scratch, they give you the specifics on what they're looking for. Do you just give them just that, what they're looking for, or do you try to exceed and go beyond what they're looking for and really try to?
I always been sure I broaden the horizon.
Okay.
You feel me? If it's an artist, I've heard their music before, or I'm trying to figure out what try to lane they trying to put themselves in. Sometimes if I done heard all the music you done made, I can picture, or you can paint a picture for me, I'll try to paint a picture for you. But I'm also have a whole bunch of other pictures up. Also, I'm gonna have what you may like, I'm gonna have something else you may like, because you might be able to paint the picture to the other pictures that I got up. You might have already thought of, me and you might have already had the same concept, the same mind frame in line, you know what I mean? So we might just meet down the lines.
Right. Now, you know how you get artists who they shop producers, do you have certain artists that you're checking for? Like, you know what, I like his style. I want to make a beat for him. Let me highlight him and see how we can. Do you ever do business like that, or is it mainly just?
Yeah, you put it out there, as bait. Like, listen, I mean, I'm feeling your style here. I got some tracks I think you may like. And you network and you try to see where you can land that track at. You know what I mean, it might be for them, it may not be for them.
Yeah. Now you've released some instrumental CDs as well. Like I've seen them on that. Like how many you released? It's about 3, right?
I think I got like 3 instrumental CDs on datpiff.com. You can search under Upstate. Find me on datpiff, definitely.
Are you still looking to do things like that, or is it more you're on a more exclusive level now? Like
I got something in the works right now called High on Beats. Coming soon. That's coming soon. High on Beats. I basically did High on Beats just to put another instrument out there, just to tamper with cats out there that's looking for something. I mean, it's just I like to feed the hood. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. Everybody gotta eat. I want to eat. You want to eat. We can all eat. That's how we gonna do it at the end of the day.
Yeah. So I mean, being able to do an instrumental CD and still be able to do exclusive beats for artists. I mean, that means you definitely got a wide variety. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I just don't sit there. Music is the only language that cross all barriers of continents. You know what I mean? Like, you may not know how to speak English, but when that Jay-Z song come on, you know all the words.
Yeah,
you know
that's true. Yeah.
Music is universal. So like, I listen to a little bit of everything. I don't try to limit myself in a box just to say, hey, I only do hip hop and R&B. Like, I like to listen to rock and roll, I like alternative, I like reggae, I like poetry, I like all that. I mean, like, if it sound good, it sound good. You can't never take that away from nothing.
Right. Now I've heard beats from you where everything original, and then I've heard beats where you've used samples. Do you prefer one over the other, or it just depends on where you're at that moment?
Oh man, sometimes I like. Majority of the time, I like to make originals now.
Okay.
But when I was starting off, I like to make samples, And I was like, start for a new challenge, mix a sample with some plain, or just go original, no samples. But right about now, straight up originals, man.
Okay. So I mean, how would you describe? I mean, if you had do you feel like you have a signature sound, or
nope?
Nope. It's just
nope.
Basically, if you need it, I got it.
Basically, I keep it in a wide array, man. That's how I do it.
So you don't have like you got the Neptunes, how they kind of got their signature style, similar. Just Upstate is pretty much.
He gonna be all over the place, but he's still where you want him to be.
Right. Which also that gives you the ability to make music for everybody.
You gonna hear a little bit of everything. You might hear some dance, you might hear some two-step, you might hear some reggae, you might hear some R&B, you might hear some hip hop, might hear some down south, northeast.
Have you done production for other artists other than hip hop or R&B artists?
Yeah, man, I work with R&B artists, pretty R&B. I really looking for that pop. You know what I mean? Like, I like messing with pop. A lot of cats don't want to mess with pop. You know what I mean? But it's all good, to each his own. But I like all lanes. You know what I mean?
Right.
Word.
So Upstate isn't just
Upstate
hip hop R&B producer. He's a producer.
Yeah, producers. Yeah.
So like if somebody comes up and they do rock and roll,
I'm fucking with you.
Okay.
I'm fucking with you.
All right.
That's how I get down. Tell the truth.
All right. You play any instruments at all?
Man, I used to start off playing saxophone, started off playing drums, man. Got on the beat machine, teach myself by ear. I mean, little things here and there, working on the craft.
Okay.
Definitely, man.
How many years did you go when you went to Full Sail?
I went there for 1 year. 1 year.
Ever think about going back? Or you just right now you're in your zone?
I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. I'm zoning. I graduated, got my degree. I'm zoning.
Yeah.
I'm out here doing my thing.
Right. So other than the CD, when should that drop? When should we expect to see that?
Man, High on Beats is supposed to drop, right?
So
it's earlier in the year, but it's actually over. Dude, man, like I really been thinking about like, okay, I gotta make the right selection because every beat sheet I like to have a wide array of music on. I just don't want to hit one particular market. So when I usually do it, I be knowing what I'm doing. I'm gonna want to have a little bit of East, West, North, South. It's gonna be predominantly hip hop. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I want to make sure I'm hitting certain ears out there. You feel me?
Okay. So other than the CD, anything else we should be looking for? Just
you might see, you know what I mean? I got some stuff in the works, you know what I mean? I'm messing with cats in the local scene. I'm messing with cats on the non-local scene, you feel me? But at the same time, I be doing my thing in the studio. I be working on my own, you know, projects in the cut. You know, every producer got a project in the cut, you know what I mean? I rap too. We all rap. We all rap.
And be on the lookout for that Be Easy Upstate collabo. I just got the beat. It's off the rip. Be looking for that real soon. I don't know what it's called, but
spitting, man.
Word. When I say like long time friend, I'm talking.
Go back to the days of sitting up in a high school.
Word, beating on tables and shit.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, with that being said, I mean, always appreciate it. Be more to come.
Word.
It's called High on Beats. High on Beats. Look out for that on that Twitter.
Hit me on Twitter.com, Upstate Beats.
In fact, just get all the beats. They all on that piff. Just get them. If you sick of fucking with the industry instrumentals and going that route, get original. Yeah.
Word.
I'll let you say where on Facebook. Where we get at you?
Facebook is Upstate Productions. You need me at Upstate Production on Facebook. You can also hit me on Twitter at Upstate Beats. Find me on fucking that piff at Upstate Beats. Know what I mean? It's Upstate. Know what I mean? 585 Monroe County, baby.
585 inside 585.
Word.
Salute. Juan HD. You see how we looking real blue way right now.
Yeah, shout out to Mom, man. I don't even know who the cameraman is right now.
Word.